Dear students, today we are going to learn about exponents and powers. As you have already studied about integers, rational numbers, and its properties. Now we are going to learn another way to express the numbers, that is using powers or exponents. Exponents are the shortcuts for multiplication. As you can see the example, here 13 is the base and 9 is an exponent. Exponents other names are powers and index. What is base? Base is in the exponential form. The number which is repeatedly multiplied is called the base. Let's see an example. 2 multiplied 2 multiplied 2 will become 8. That means 2 raised to the power 3 is equal to 8. Exponents. As I have already told you that exponents are also called powers as well as index. What does an exponent mean? An exponent tells you how many times the base is multiplied by itself or the number of times it is multiplied. 7 raised to the power 3 means 7 multiplied 7 multiplied 7, or you can say 343. Now, what is power? A power is a number which is written as a base number with an exponent. 2 raised to the power 5 is also called as 2 to the 5th power. Now, let's move to exponential notation. This notation of writing the product of a rational number by itself several times is called exponential notation. In other words, we can say that it is a shorthand way to write repeated factor expression. For example, you can see this table. 10 raised to the power 0. Why it is written 10 raised to the power 0? Because 10 is at 1's place. Now, let's move further. 10 raised to the power 1. Why it is written? Because 10 is at the 10th place. And 10 raised to the power 6 is written millionth position, because 10 is at million position, and so on. We can move like that. Now, let's see one example of exponential notation. 3 is the base and 5 is an exponent. So, the answer, when we'll multiply 3 5 times, we'll get the answer as 243. So, this will be an exponential notation. Exponential notation is also called quad as well as cube when the power is 2 or 3. We can also speak like that: 6 raised to the power 2 or 6 squared, 8 raised to the power 3 or 8 cubed. Some important tips regarding exponential notation. If the base is a negative integer, then the product will be either negative or positive, depending upon whether the exponent is an odd number or an even number. Let's see an example. Minus 1. Minus 1, if its power is an even number, then the answer will be in a positive. If minus 1 raised to the power is odd number, then the answer will be in negative form. Let's see an example. Minus 1 raised to the power 46. 46 is an even number. So, if the power is even, the product is also positive. Minus 1 raised to the power 99. 99 is an odd number. So, the power is odd, so the product is negative. In this way, we are going to solve exponents. Students, let's recall. To illustrate this more clearly, let us look at the following table. Repeated multiplication of a number. Let's take an example. 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. So, in exponential form of the product, we will write 2 raised to the power 4. Here, 2 is the base of the product and 4 is the power or exponent of the product. Let's take another example. 5 multiply 5 multiply 5. Here 5 is repeating 3 times. So we will write in exponential form 5 raised to the power 3. Here 5 is the base and 3 is the power. Let's take another example. 6 multiply 6 multiply 6 multiply 6 multiply 6. Here 6 is repeating 5 times. So in exponential form of the product, we will write 6 raised to the power 5. Here 6 is the base of the product and 5 is the power or exponent of the product. 7 into 7. Here 7 is repeating 2 times. So 7 raised to the power 2 is exponential form of the product and 7 is the base of the product and 2 is the power or exponent of the product. Let's take one more example. A multiply A multiply A m times. Here A raised to the power m is exponential form of the product and A is the base of the product and m is the power or exponent of the product. Let's take an example. Write the base and exponent of the following. 5 raised to the power 7. Here 5 is the base and 7 is the exponent. Let's take another example. 4 raised to the power 4. Here 4 is the base and 4 is the exponent. Now let's move to the next example. Express into power notation. That means you have to write the numbers in power. Let's take the first example. 2 upon 3 multiply 2 upon 3 multiply 2 upon 3 multiply 2 upon 3. Here 2 upon 3 is repeating 4 times. So we will write 2 upon 3 within bracket raised to the power 4. This is called power notation. Let's take another example. Minus 64 upon 125. So when we will do prime factorization, so when we 4 will be repeating 3 times. That is minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4 will become minus 64. And when we will take out the prime factorization of 125, so the prime factorization of 125 will be 5 into 5 into 5. That is 5 is repeating 3 times. So the answer in power notation will be minus 4 upon 5 raised to the power 3. Let's take another example. Find the value of the following. 3 upon 4 raised to the power 3. Here 3 upon 4 is repeating 3 times. So we will write 3 upon 4 multiply 3 upon 4 multiply 3 upon 4. So 3 3s are 9 and 9 3s are 27. 4 4s are 16 and 16 4s are 64. So the answer, that is the value of the number, is 27 upon 64. Let's take another example. Minus 2 upon 5 raised to the power 5. So minus 2 upon 5 is written 5 times. That is minus 2 upon 5 multiply 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 minus 2 upon 5. So 2 into 2 is 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32. And 5 5s are 25 and 5 is repeating 5 times. So we are getting 3125. So the result is minus 32 upon 3125. In this way, you are going to take out the value of the powers. Let's know some tips and tricks of the exponents and powers. If minus 1 is having raised to the power an even number, the answer will be 1. And if minus 1 raised to the power an odd number, the answer will be minus 1. For example, minus 1 raised to the power 46. So 46 is an even number, so we will get the answer 1. Minus 1 raised to the power 99. 99 is an odd number, so we will get as minus 1. There will be one more tip and trick of exponents in powers. If the notation 10 raised to the power 5 stands for 1 lakh, so 10 raised to the power 5 is written as followed by 5 zeros. Similarly, 10 raised to the power 6, 10 raised to the power 7, and 10 raised to the power 8 are written as 1 followed by 6, 7, and 8 zeros. Thank you.